time couldn't break them. Chapter 11. Some people enter your life and never truly leave it. Not through distance, not through years, not even through silence. After their reunion beside the ocean, everything changed for Ava and Raymond. For the first time in years, life no longer felt incomplete. The lonely ache they both carried for so long finally began fading away. Days together quickly became weeks. They explored the Florida coast endlessly, walking beaches at sunrise, visiting old souvenir shops from childhood vacations, riding bicycles beside the ocean like they once dreamed of doing forever. And everywhere they went, it felt as though time itself had folded gently around them, like the years apart had only been a pause in their story. One evening, they returned once more to the old dock. The sunset reflected gold across the still water, the same way it had years ago. Ava leaned quietly against Raymond's shoulder. "I used to come here in my mind all the time." Raymond smiled softly. "So did I." The breeze drifted gently around them, warm, peaceful. Then Ava laughed quietly. "You know what's strange?" "What?" "I never stopped talking to you." Raymond looked at her curiously. Ava smiled shyly. "In my head, whenever life became difficult, I always imagined what you'd say." Raymond's expression softened instantly. "Me too." For several long moments, they simply sat together watching the ocean. Comfortable silence, the kind only real love understands. As weeks passed, their bond only grew stronger. But life still demanded responsibilities. Ava continued traveling for art exhibits. Raymond still trained and competed. Yet now, they found ways to stay together through it all. Late-night calls became morning conversations. Flights became shared adventures. Hotel rooms became temporary homes. Even ordinary moments suddenly felt meaningful. Cooking together, laughing at terrible movies, watching thunderstorms roll across the ocean. Simple things. The kind of moments people spend their whole lives searching for. One rainy afternoon, while unpacking old boxes inside her apartment, Ava discovered the letter she had written years earlier. The one she never sent. She sat quietly beside the window, rereading every word. Then later that evening, she handed it gently to Raymond. At first, he looked confused. Then slowly, he began reading. As his eyes moved across the pages, emotion quietly filled his face, because every feeling he once carried alone had existed inside her too. When he finally looked up, Ava smiled softly through tears. "I never stopped loving you." Raymond reached into his bag silently, then pulled out his own letter, unsent, forgotten by the world, but never by him. Ava covered her mouth in shock, and suddenly, both began laughing softly through tears together. Years apart, yet somehow, writing the exact same story. That night, they sat beside the ocean reading the letters aloud beneath the stars. Every hidden feeling, every lonely memory, every moment they almost gave up hope. And with every word, their connection only deepened further. Because now they finally understood something completely. Time had changed many things, but it had never changed them. Not where it mattered most. Their love had survived distance, silence, years, pain, growing older, and somehow it had only grown stronger. Continue the story. Chapter 12.